Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you an exciting story set in the heart of New York City, right in Central Park. It's a tale about two very different birds, a humble pigeon and a bold crow. This story shows us how politeness can turn strangers into friends, even in the busiest city. It was a bright morning in Central Park, and the city was buzzing with life. Tourists were taking pictures, kids were playing, and joggers were running along the paths. In the middle of all this hustle and bustle, a sweet little pigeon was happily pecking at some crumbs left behind by a street vendor. She was small and gentle, with soft gray feathers, and everyone loved her because she always shared her food with a friendly cuckoo. In the same park, there lived a big, black crow. He was loud and confident, always hopping around with a loud caw-caw. Unlike the pigeon, the crow was a bit of a troublemaker. He would swoop down and snatch food from anyone, even if it wasn't his. The other birds didn't like this and often flew away when they saw him coming. One sunny afternoon, as the pigeon was enjoying some crumbs near a big fountain, the crow flew down and spotted her. He eyed the crumbs hungrily but remembered how the other birds always avoided him. He wanted those crumbs, but he didn't want to be rude this time. He took a deep breath, puffed up his black feathers, and hopped closer to the pigeon. "Excuse me," he said in a surprisingly soft voice. "May I please have some crumbs too?" The pigeon looked up, surprised. She had never heard the crow say, "please," before. She gave him a kind smile and said, "Of course, you can. There's plenty for both of us. Let's share." The crow was shocked but felt something warm in his heart. It was the first time he had asked politely instead of taking without permission, and it felt good. The two birds pecked at the crumbs together, side by side. They chatted about the busy park, the beautiful trees, and even the hot dog carts that always smelled so yummy. As they ate, a little girl nearby noticed the two birds sharing. She pointed them out to her mother, saying, "Look, Mommy. The pigeon and the crow are sharing food together." The mother smiled and snapped a picture, saying, "It looks like they're best friends." From that day on, the crow started using kind words whenever he wanted something. Instead of grabbing and snatching, he began asking with a polite, "please," and thanking others with a cheerful, "thank you." The other birds in Central Park noticed this change. Instead of flying away, they began inviting the crow to join them. The pigeon and the crow became inseparable. They flew together over the park, the city's skyline glistening in the distance. They perched on lamp posts, watched people paddle in the lake, and even enjoyed the music of street performers. The crow's loud caw-caw was no longer scary, it became a happy sound that made everyone smile. And so, in the middle of New York City's Central Park, a simple act of politeness brought two unlikely friends together. The pigeon and the crow showed everyone that kindness and good manners can make even the busiest places feel like home. And that's the story of the pigeon and the crow. Remember, my friends, no matter where you are, whether it's a big city or a small town, being polite and kind can help you make friends everywhere. So next time, don't forget to say, "please," and "thank you." The end.